Vocabulary. Make and do. 1. A. Complete the phrases with make or do. 1. Make a speech. 2. Do well. Badly. 3. Do a project. 4. Make a phone call. 5. Do business. 6. Make a decision. 7. Do my homework. 8. Make a meal. Write answers beginning with I made or I did. Use the words in brackets. 1. How did you lose weight? Decision. I made a decision to start eating healthily. 2. How did you contact her? Phone. I made a phone call. 3. How do you know Ben Garman? Business. I did business with him. 4. I heard the restaurant was closed. So what did you do? Meal. I made a meal. 5. What type of work did you do at school today? Project. I did a project. 6. What did you do in the library after school? Homework. I did my homework. 7. How did the public speaking conference finish? Speech. I made a speech. 8. How was the singing competition? Well. I did, really, well. Grammar. Present perfect plus ever, never. 2. Complete the sentences with the present perfect form of the verbs in brackets. 1. I've never been, never, be, on TV. 2. Have you ever sung, you, ever, sing, to an audience? 3. Sheena and Rick have never, travel, by train. 4. My granddad has never used, never, use, a computer. 5. Has she ever made, she, ever, make, a speech? 6. Have you ever lied, you, ever, lie, to your best friend? 8. Lisa has never eaten, never, eat, octopus. 7. Have you ever won, you, ever, win, a competition? 3. Circle the correct sentence in each pair. 1. B. I first played the guitar when I was a teenager. 2. B. When you worked in Hollywood, did you ever meet anyone famous? 3. A. Have you ever eaten sushi? Try some. 4. A. Last night, read until 2 a.m. 5. B. Have you ever seen the film No Country for Old Men? I have the DVD. 6. A. In 1989, the government did something that changed the world. 7. A. She has never been to the theater. 8. B. I've never worked in retail in my life. Underline the correct alternatives. Hi Janine. I've been here for a week now and already I've made lots of friends. I share a room with a man called Don. Yesterday he asked me, have you ever spent time in a place like this? I told him, I went been camping when I was 10. He laughed. He has spent half his life here. There are lots of things to do. There's a gym, a cinema, a library and a few clubs. I haven't had time to join any clubs yet. But this afternoon we watched a film in the cinema. The only bad thing is the food. I've never eaten such terrible food before in my whole life. Best wishes. Bob. More than a hobby. 1. When Wallace Stevens walked into his office every morning, his colleagues didn't know about his secret. Stevens lived a double by day. He worked for an insurance company. The rest of his life was spent becoming one of the great Gordon Ramsay American poets of the 20th century. 2. Secret talent is more common than we think, even with people who are already famous in one area. Take Luciano Pavarotti. Who was one of the world's greatest classical? Not many people know that before he became a same is singers. Singer, he was an outstanding football player. TT True of TV Kel Gordon Rams his brilliant cooking and his bad lang professional football for Glasgow ran best teams. Who is now well known for GE. Ramsay is one of Scotland's played Winston Churchill Woody Allen. 3 A number of politicians first made their name in other jobs. Most people know that Arnold Schwarzenegger had a very successful acting career before becoming governor of California. Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of Great Britain, also had another talent. He wrote great history books. Churchill's books won him the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953. Václav Havel, who was the first president of the Czech Republic, was also a great writer. 4 There are also musicians and actors who have secret talents. Paul McCartney and David Bowie are both painters. Paul Newman was a racing car driver and actor. Colin Farrell is a professional line dancer. And only those who go to a light hotel bar in New York City every Monday would know that. In town is actor and film one of the best clarinet players, director Woody Allen. He certainly plays the clarinet better than Bill Clinton plays the saxophone. Reading 5. A. Do you recognize any of the people in the photos? Why are they famous? What else were they good at? Read the article to find out. B. Read the article again. Are the sentences true, T, or false, F? 1. The people in the text are famous for one thing, but also good at another thing. True. 2. Wallace Stevens' colleagues didn't know he was a poet. True. 3. Gordon Ramsay was a chef before he became a famous footballer. False. 4. Churchill and Havel were both actors and politicians. False. 5. Woody Allen plays the clarinet and the saxophone. False. Circle the correct meaning for the words and phrases from the text. 1. Lived a double life, paragraph 1. A. Had 2 very different lifestyles. 2. The same is true of, paragraph 2. B. This situation is very similar to. 3. Bad language, paragraph 2. B. Saying bad words. 4. Made their name, paragraph 3. A. Became famous. Writing. Correcting mistakes. Find and correct 9 mistakes in the text. 3. Grammar, gr. 3. Spelling, sp. and 3. Punctuation, p. The greatest mind in fiction. The greatest mind in fiction. Most of fiction's great minds belong. 3. Grammar. Either to criminals or to the men and women who catch them. The 3. Grammar, greatest of these is probably Sherlock Holmes. The Holmes stories were written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. 3. Punctuation, Doctor. 3. Spelling, from Edinburgh. 3. Punctuation, Scotland. Conan Doyle knew a lot about the human body and police. 3. Spelling, work. And he, 3. Grammar, used this information in his books. Very quickly, Conan Doyle's hero became, 3. Spelling, popular. When Holmes was killed in one story, thousands of readers protested. Conan Doyle changed his mind, and Holmes appeared in another story. 3. Punctuation. The greatest mind in fiction. Most of fiction's great minds belong, gr. either to criminals or to the men and women who catch them. The gr. greatest of these is probably Sherlock Holmes. The Holmes stories were written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, P.A. Dr. S.P. from Edinburgh, P. Scotland. Conan Doyle knew a lot about the human body and Police, S.P. work, and he Gr. used this information in his books. Very quickly, Conan Doyle's hero became S.P. popular. When Holmes was killed in one story, thousands of readers protested. Conan Doyle changed his mind, and Holmes appeared in another story. P.